Hello everyone, Merry Christmas. I hope you are having a great day, and this video is actually my Christmas gift to you. I know that creating lens flares with Blender is very difficult, but recently I found a way to do it, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make your own lens flares with Blender. First of all, delete the cube and your light object, then go to add mesh and add a plane. Go to the object properties and set rotation on the y-axis to 90. Set x location to -4, then press Shift D to duplicate the plane, press X and numpad 1. Since I want 8 planes, I need to repeat the same process. But to do this, I just need to press Shift R 6 times. And Blender will repeat the same thing for us. So, this plane, you want it to be like our light source. And this photo, we are going to use this photo as a reference to create our own lens flare. So I go to the shader editor section and create a new material for this. Let's switch to render mode as well and make background color black. Delete the principal BSDF and add a gradient texture. Set gradient type to spherical, press Ctrl T and current object coordinate to vector. Add an emission shader, the transparent BSDF, a mix shader, and connect emission and transparency to mix shader and connect factor to factor and connect shader to circlets. Actually, we need to connect this to bottom socket and connect this to top socket. Between the gradient texture and mix shader, we need to add a color ramp and set in the operation type to be spline. Add a new color stop and decrease its value. To eliminate this noise on the object, we need to go to the material properties and switch render method to blended and play with the position of these color stops. Now we just need to increase the emission. I set it to 5 and play with this color ramp. Okay, now I select this plane and give it the same material. Click here to make a single user copy of this material, and this time we are going to make these ring-like things. So set interpolation type to ease. Set position of this black color stop to 0.1, this position to 0.11 and make its color white. Select this, change its position to 0.12 and make it black, and change the emission string to 0.5. Save this plane materials 002, single user copy. Delete this color ramp, Ctrl X, and this time we are going to make something like these pentagonal shapes. So add a math node, set this to multiply, add a border texture, click distance to value and connect generated to vector and set the scale to 2.08. Add a color ramp, use ease interpolation type, add a new color stop, decrease this new color stop value and bring this white color stop here. And yes, you need something almost like that. select this plane and use this material 001, which is the first material we created. Single user copy, set the mechanism to 0.75, delete this color stop and increase the value of this color stop. Bring the black color stop towards the white, set this to ease, and maybe I should decrease the emission strength even more. For these objects, we just need to apply the same materials we created. In order for our lens flare to work properly, we need to rig it. So add an empty, select all these objects, then press Ctrl P and set parent to object. And now it works. This object should be a little smaller, so I'm going to scale this by 0.4. And now just duplicate, scale and change the location of your objects however you would like. Of course, take help from lens flare photos available on the internet. So now here I press Ctrl Alt 0 to go to camera view, select my camera, change the X location to 10, Y and Z to 0, change X rotation to 90, Y rotation to 0 and Z rotation to 90. So now I set it is empty and we can rotate it however we want. I think I need to change the location, rotation and the scale of some of these objects a bit. I forgot, but we can also create this line-like thing easily. Just select this object, duplicate it, single user copy, set its system to 1, G, double Z and press a little behind the main light, S, double X, scale it down, S, double Y and scale it up, Shift D to duplicate, R, double Z 45, Shift D, R, double Z 90. And now we can render this. Nice. So let's go to the Compositing tab and add a new node tree. Go to Options in the sidebar and use GPU Compositor. You can press V to zoom out and Alt V to zoom. So add a clear node, connect image to image, set clear type to blue, add a mix colored node, set blending mode to add and connect clear to B-socket and set factor to 1. You can add a reroute node by pressing Shift R and dragging with the right mouse button. Add a gamma node here and increase the gamma. So now we need to add another clear node. Connect image to image, duplicate this mix node, connect clear to B socket, increase the number of streaks, set quality to low, and duplicate this, duplicate the mix node, connect image to B, and increase the number of streaks. So here we need to duplicate this bloom type layer a few times. And the last thing we need to add is a chromatic aberration. and change its type to lens dispersion and change its factor to 0.1. You need to connect this gamma node to these clear nodes. So in order to change the color of our lens flare, we need to add a color balance node, a color input, and connect this to gain color. Increase the value, and now you can use any color you like. To get the best results, experiment with the nodes in Compositing section. Also, you can use my lens flares in your projects. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.